In today's video, we're diving into the top 4 U.S. state quarters that you need to know about. First up, we have the 1999 Georgia quarter, featuring the iconic peach. Next, we'll explore the 1999 Connecticut quarter, showcasing the charter oak. Then, we'll take a look at the 2000 Virginia quarter, celebrating the birth of the nation. And finally, don't miss the South Carolina quarter, with its beautiful palmetto tree design. Stay tuned as we uncover the history, design, and value of these amazing coins. Keep watching till the end. The 1999 Georgia State Quarter is part of the U.S. Mint's 50 State Quarters program, which ran from 1999 to 2008. The Georgia Quarter was the fourth coin released in 1999, and it features the design celebrating the peach state, with an image of a peach and a sprig of leaves, along with the state outline of Georgia. Like other state quarters, some 1999 Georgia quarters have rare minting errors that can increase their value significantly for collectors. Value: depending on the extent of the doubling and the coin's condition, a double die error on a 1999 Georgia quarter could be worth anywhere from $25 to $200 or more. Coins with clear and bold doubling tend to be more valuable. Off-center strikes. Value: off-center errors are often quite rare and can range from $50 to $500 or more, depending on how far off-center the strike is and the condition of the coin. Clipped planchet errors. Value: depending on how large the clip is, these errors can be worth anywhere from $50 to $300 or more. Lamination errors. Value: lamination errors on the 1999 Georgia quarter can range from $50 to $150, depending on the size and severity of the error. Die cracks and cuds. Value: coins with die cracks or cuds may not be as valuable as other errors, but they can still be worth $10 to $100, depending on the prominence of the crack or cud. Inverted or reversed mint mark. Value: if you have a 1999 Georgia quarter with an inverted mint mark, it could be worth $50 to $200 depending on its condition. Wrong planchet errors. Value: a 1999 Georgia quarter struck on the wrong planchet could be worth several $100s to a few thousand, depending on the specific error and condition. Value of the 1999 Georgia State Quarter. Regular uncirculated, non-error. A standard 1999 Georgia quarter in uncirculated condition is worth only its face value of 25 cents. However, if the coin is in pristine condition, MS65 or higher, it could be worth between $1 and $2 to collectors. Error coins. A 1999 Georgia quarter with significant errors, such as a double die, off-center strike, or lamination issue, can be worth anywhere from $25 to $500 or more, depending on the rarity and severity of the error. Conclusion. The 1999 Georgia quarter is not just another state coin in the 50 State Quarters program, it's a piece of U.S. numismatic history. Coins with errors can make your collection much more valuable. If you find a 1999 Georgia quarter with a minting flaw such as a double die, off-center strike, or lamination error, it could be worth a lot more than its face value. It's worth examining your coins closely, and if you find an error, having it professionally graded can help you get the best value. The 2000 South Carolina State Quarter is part of the 50 State Quarters program, issued by the U.S. Mint. It is the 8th coin in the series, and the South Carolina State Quarter features an image of the palmetto tree, which is an important symbol of the state's history. The quarter also includes a crescent moon, referencing South Carolina's state flag, and the words, "the Palmetto State." Value of the 2000 South Carolina State Quarter. Regular uncirculated, non-error, coin, a standard 2000 South Carolina State Quarter, if in uncirculated, MS60 or higher, condition, generally has a value close to 25 cents. In excellent condition, such as MS65 or higher, it may be worth around $1 to $2 to collectors. Proof coins, proof versions of the coin, which are specially minted for collectors, can be worth between $3 to $10 depending on the condition. Coins in mint sets. If the quarter is part of a complete U.S. Mint set, it could be worth $5 to $20, depending on the packaging and whether it's part of an uncirculated or proof set. Rare errors on the 2000 D South Carolina quarter. Although the 2000 D South Carolina state quarter is relatively common, certain minting errors can make specific coins much rarer and more valuable. Some of the most notable errors for this quarter are: 1. Double die errors, DDO or DDR. The most common areas for double die errors are in the letters and numbers on the coin. Where to look? Lettering. Look for doubled letters in the words South Carolina or E pluribus unum. Palmetto tree and crescent moon. Sometimes the doubled die will show up in the tree or moon features. Value. A 2000 D South Carolina quarter with a strong doubled die can be worth $25 to $500 or more, depending on the severity of the doubling and the coin's condition. 2. Off-center strikes. Value. Off-center errors are relatively rare, and a 2000 D South Carolina quarter with an off-center strike can be worth between $50 to $1,000, depending on how far off-center the strike is. Coins with major off-center errors, especially those where a large part of the design is missing, will be more valuable. 3. Clipped planchet errors. Value. A clipped planchet error on a 2000 D South Carolina quarter can be worth anywhere from $50 to $300 or more, depending on the size and severity of the clip. 4. Lamination errors. Value. Lamination errors on the 2000 D South Carolina quarter can vary in value, typically ranging from $50 to $150, depending on the size and location of the lamination. 5. Die cracks and cuts. Value. These errors are not as rare as double die or off-center errors, but they can still add some value to the coin. A 2000 D South Carolina quarter with a die crack or cut could be worth between $10 to $100, depending on the prominence of the crack or cut. 6. Wrong planchet errors. Value. A 2000 D South Carolina quarter struck on the wrong planchet could be worth a significant premium, potentially ranging from $500 to $1,500 or more, depending on the specific error and its rarity. Conclusion. The 2000 D South Carolina state quarter is a popular coin, and its errors can be of great interest to collectors. If you have a 2000 D South Carolina quarter with a rare minting error such as a double die, off-center strike, or clipped planchet, it could be worth significantly more than its face value. Always carefully examine your coins, and if you suspect an error, consider getting it professionally graded to help determine its value. The 1999 Connecticut State Quarter is part of the 50 State Quarters program issued by the U.S. Mint, but like other coins, some examples contain errors that can make them more valuable to collectors. The Connecticut State Quarter was the fifth coin released in this series, and it features the Charter Oak design, which symbolizes the state's history and independence. Rare 1999 Connecticut Quarter errors. Double die errors, DDR or DDO. Description: this occurs when the die used to mint the coin has a misalignment during the striking process, causing a doubling of the design elements. The most common double die errors on the 1999 Connecticut quarter can be found in the lettering and elements of the design. Value: depending on the severity of the doubling and the condition of the coin, these can be worth anywhere from $25 to $500 or more. Off-center strikes. Value: off-center errors can range from $50 to $1,000 or more, depending on the degree of misalignment and the coin's condition. Clipped planchet errors. Description: a clipped planchet error. Value: these errors are relatively rare and can be worth $100 to $500 or more, again depending on the extent of the clip and condition. Wide AM variety, for 1999 coins in general. Value: a wide AM error in a Connecticut quarter could potentially bring $100 to $400 depending on its condition. Minting defects and lamination errors. Value: depending on the severity of the defect, a 1999 P Connecticut quarter with a lamination error can be valued anywhere from $50 to $250. Die cracks and cuds. Description: a die crack is a hairline fracture on the die that strikes the coin, and a cud is a raised area that forms from a die break. These errors are more common on older coins but can occasionally be found on modern issues like the 1999 P quarters. Value: these types of errors generally don't command as high of a premium as others, but a 1999 P Connecticut quarter with a notable die crack or cud could be worth anywhere from $20 to $100. How to identify rare errors. Visual inspection: look for doubling in the design, off-center strikes, or incomplete lettering. Use a magnifying loupe to check for details that are not normally visible to the naked eye. $100 to $500 or more. History of the 1999 P Connecticut quarter. The 50-state quarters program was launched in 1999 by the U.S. Mint, with each state being honored in the order it joined the Union. Connecticut's quarter was the fifth in the series, released in 1999, and it honors the charter oak, an iconic tree where Connecticut's royal charter was hidden to protect it from being seized by the British in 1687. The design of the quarter was chosen through a public competition, and the winning design was created by William Cousins, with John Flanagan's famous portrait of George Washington appearing on the obverse. Conclusion. The 1999 P Connecticut quarter is one of the most interesting coins in the 50-state quarter series, and its errors can make it highly collectible. If you find a 1999 P Connecticut state quarter with a rare error, it could be worth significantly more than its face value, especially if it's in great condition or features a major minting flaw. The 2000 P Virginia state quarter is part of the 50-state quarters program, and it was the 10th coin released in 2000. It features a design that highlights Virginia's colonial history, with a depiction of George Washington crossing the Delaware River and the state's outline. Value of the 2000 P Virginia state quarter. Regular uncirculated, non-error, coin, a regular 2000 P Virginia state quarter in uncirculated condition, MS 60 or higher, typically has a value of 25 cents, face value. However, if the coin is in higher grades like MS 65 or better, it could be worth about $1 to $2. Proof coins: the proof version of this coin, which is minted with a higher quality finish for collectors, can be worth between $3 and $10, depending on its condition and whether it's part of a proof set. Coins in mint sets: these coins are worth more than face value as part of mint sets, often fetching around $5 to $15. Rare errors on the 2000 P Virginia quarter. Certain minting errors can make the 2000 P Virginia quarter much rarer and increase its value significantly. Here are the most notable types of errors for this quarter. 1. Double die errors, DDO or DDR. This can affect lettering, numbers, or even parts of the design. Where to look? Lettering: look for doubled letters in the words, Virginia, E pluribus unum, or United States of America. Washington's crossing: in some cases, parts of the image, like the boat or Washington's features, may show signs of doubling. Value: a strong doubled die error on a 2000 P Virginia quarter can be worth anywhere from $25 to $500 or more, depending on the degree of the doubling and the coin's condition. 2. Off-center strikes. Value: off-center errors are quite rare. Depending on the degree of misalignment, a 2000 P Virginia quarter with an off-center strike could be worth anywhere from $50 to $1,000 or more. 3. Clipped planchet errors. Value: clipped planchet errors can range in value from $50 to $300 or more, depending on the size and severity of the clip. 4. Lamination errors. Value: lamination errors on a 2000 P Virginia quarter can range from $50 to $150, depending on the size of the lamination and its visibility. 5. Die cracks and cuds. Value: while die cracks and cuds are less rare, they can still add value to the coin, often ranging from $10 to $100, depending on the size and location of the crack or cud. 6. Wrong planchet errors. Value: a 2000 P Virginia quarter struck on the wrong planchet could be worth anywhere from $500 to $1,500 or more, depending on the error and its rarity. 7. Inverted or reversed mint mark. Value: if you find an inverted mint mark on a 2000 P Virginia quarter, it could potentially be worth $50 to $200 or more, depending on its condition. Conclusion: the 2000 P Virginia state quarter is a common coin, but certain minting errors can make it much more valuable. If you find a 2000 P Virginia quarter with an error, such as a doubled die, off-center strike, clipped planchet, or wrong planchet, it could be worth significantly more than face value. As with all coins, the value will depend on the rarity of the error, the severity of the flaw, and the coin's condition. If you suspect you have a rare error coin, it's worth getting it appraised by a professional to determine its true market value.